This screencast will show you the proper process for submitting your outcomes assessment matrices in accordance with the SBS Department Site's guidelines. To begin, simply enter the SBS Department site. And then off to your left you will see the Syllabus OA Submission button. Click that. Once you're inside there, you will see lots of different discussion boards. You should enter your discipline's discussion button. I'm Comm Faculty, so I'll enter there. To make sure that you do this correctly, you can go into the Greetings and Submission Directions button, and it will actually describe to you naming conventions and a little bit of this process in the screencast. It is important that you name your files exactly as outlined in these Greetings and Directions button. If we name our files in a similar fashion, it's easier to store and track that we've received those files and access those should you need them in the future. I'm going to go back on the cookie crumbs, back to the discussion board. And then I will create a thread. Once I've created my thread, I will simply give it a name that's easily identifiable. I'm naming this Johnny Rowing's Summer OAs, and the OA stands for Outcomes Assessment. And then what I'll do is I'll go down to the text editor and attach a file. You will attach a file to your discussion board the same way that you would attach a file in your email. So you can either double-click on the icon or click the button and then hit Open. It is possible to attach multiple files at once. However, when it shows up in the text editor, it isn't a clean, neat look, and it will create problems for the person who needs to download these later. So I advise that you submit them one at a time. You'd simply hit the Submit button and approve it by hitting the Submit button again. And then hit the Enter button so that the next file that you attach will be directly below the one that you've just done. You would browse your computer, double-click, and submit, approve the submission, and now you will see the link will appear in the text editor. And you keep following this process. You'll see that I'm submitting my summer outcomes assessments, both Section 3 and Section 19W. 19W is an online class, and it is important that online instructors include this W after the section number for tracking purposes. And then simply hit the Submit button. Once you've done this, your outcomes assessment matrices will be posted in accordance with SBS guidelines. And this concludes our screencast on how to submit your outcomes assessment matrices.